What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 23 gameplay. Here we got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. Our opponent has the Baltimore Ravens. A lot of people picked the Ravens this year. I think this is the team that I've went up against the most, at least recently, man. A lot of Ravens gameplay. Yeah, I wonder what's going on, man. Is Lamar Jackson really that guy? I know last year, man, whoo, he was impossible. I didn't want no parts of him last year. This year, he feels a little bit more maintainable, but still extremely difficult to deal with, especially if somebody. It all depends on what team you pick. Like one time, I had the Texans going up against the Ravens, and that's just a recipe for disaster. You know, that's why I kind of wish you could see who your teammate, who your opponent is picking, so you can kind of match up just a little bit better. Or even if you just decide to go, you against the world, then it's on you versus it being a surprise. And you pick the Texans, and next thing you know, you're going up against the Ravens. There's no linebacker or corner on the Texans that can keep up. It's your boy. We get a huge 94-yard banger. Yes, sir. Let's go. But yeah, there's no corner or running back that really can. Not running back, but a linebacker that really can stay with Lamar Jackson on the Houston Texans. I mean, barely any team, but it just seemed like certain teams play better defense collectively as our opponent gets a nice play itself. Believe it or not, this guy actually was running some of the plays that I run, so I don't know if he has a 49ers playbook. I don't think he does. I think he has a playbook that is similar. I know the Patriots playbook has a couple plays that the 49ers have that I like to run, and I think is it the Jets playbook? I don't think it's the Jets. I think it's not the Saints. I can't remember what playbook it is. It's not the Bills either, but I know it's like one or two playbooks that have some similar plays that I like to run. But it's always kind of interesting to see, but kind of annoying at the same time because, believe it or not, I have trouble stopping my own plays because I guess because I don't go up against them often. So when I go up against him, they can be difficult to deal with. As he goes over the man, this guy he's killing me on this play. You know, I do got the Bears defense. I'm not necessarily the Bears best defense, but this guy he's doing a good job of hitting the open players and knowing when to get the ball out. He played. That was a sound offensive drive. That was a really good drive. I can't take that away from him on that drive. 7-7. Second down and 10. We go to the left. I believe that is Sanu Jr. That's a little hard to see the names. But we go over across the stay scheming. Rick Ross, man. We Rick Rossing on him now. Scheming right there going over the middle. Sneaky, nice. When we go to the right, we got a nice, somewhat wide open tight end, Cole Kmet. First down and 10, we go over the middle. We drop that pass right there. Second down and 10, we don't see anything, so we try to take off. It is hard to take off in the middle when you don't see anything open. But look at this, man. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I couldn't believe he got that pick. That safety was nowhere near, but we end up getting this pick right back with a linebacker. It's your boy. Looking good, Billy Ray. We got that with a linebacker, though. My goodness. I have to use a linebacker. I know some of y'all are like, man, LP, why do you use a linebacker so much? I have to use them because of how I have the corners and safety set up on certain plays. It all depends on the play. But you will see me use the corner or DB on certain play. It all depends on what play I'm running. Because sometimes I need, like, let's say I'm running like a cover 3 flat. I need the corners to stay stationary. I mean, the safety to stay stationary. I need them to stay where they're at. I don't need them to move just in case, our opponent throws in the flats. People do that often. You see games every now and then, man. You see games where I'll get, 3 or 4 picks out of the flat because people, they do like to throw in the flat sometimes. So it all depends on the opponent. Some people are more mid-passers. Some people are high. They like to go deep. It all depends on who you're going up against. And you see I try to make the proper adjustments depending on who I'm playing. Usually when I play against an opponent, the first drive is a fill-out drive for me. So I can see what you like to do, what you don't like to do. And, usually I go to good fix. That's why I win most of my games. Even when I play with some of the oddest teams, I usually do get a good fix on what my opponent likes to do, and I end up usually stopping it. But sometimes you don't. As Cole Kmet gets a nice touchdown, making it 21-7 right there. But sometimes you just don't. You just go up against people that are just a little bit better, a little bit luckier, a little bit this, a little bit that. It just all depends on how the game goes. And there's sometimes weird things. It's mad. Weird things happen. We get a nice pick right here. Eddie Jackson, man, number 4, with the sensational pick right there. I'll take it, man. And I'm gonna take a my opponent's will to try to win this game, man. Another quiz. I'm getting a lot of quiz lately. I don't know what's going on. Usually I'm giving you guys gameplay that goes all the way to the end, most likely. But this year, I've been getting more quiz than usual, so I'm not sure what's going on. Am I getting better at Madden, or our opponents getting worse? I don't know, man. You guys let me know. Your boy